Hey guys, today it's time to pay attention to our goldfish. First of all, he got bored and made a wish, and we granted his wish and bought him a friend, a glass perch. And second, the aquarium should have been cleaned a long time ago. Despite the presence of a filter, a layer of unicellular algae has already grown on its walls. You only need to wipe your finger to be sure. By the way, who does not know that we have here not only an aquarium but an aquaterrarium? Here live goldfish, tarantula, and recently even a Madagascar cockroach. Let's start by cleaning the aquarium and changing the water. We'll show you how to do it in 50 seconds. You can start with the goldfish. After that comes the turn of the transparent. And here it is, the moment of first acquaintance. The goldfish is obviously surprised that someone else is here, and the new inhabitant is transparent, which is also very cool. The first half hour has shown that both fish have sociability in their blood. Now they literally swim together everywhere. The goldfish told him what's going on, and together they went to see the tarantula. In general, the goldfish is definitely not as bored now as he was alone. And Transparent began to familiarize himself with the new environment. By the way, in a clean aquarium, transparent fish looks as if it is even more transparent. We can consider that the acquaintance was successful. And then a very funny situation happened. After observing the friendship of the fish, the cockroach decided to establish a relationship with the spider and went to his house. But the tarantula was apparently not ready for such interspecies friendship. It is a loner by nature, so it simply chased the cockroach away. As a result, the cockroach had nothing to do but get acquainted with the aquarium's new resident. It was certainly an interesting sight. Where else can you see a cockroach and a fish living peacefully side by side? And after a while, the spider came to look at the unusual fish. In short, the new inhabitant of the aquaterrarium caused a real sensation among its inhabitants. It's time to talk more about the glass perch itself. It is so transparent that you can see the goldfish swimming behind it. The glass perch can be called the invisible fish. This is due to the fact that if you look from a distance is not immediately, and see that there is anyone else in the aquarium except the goldfish. And in general, the fish is translucent not only because of the transparency of the body, but also because of the transparency of the scales. Thanks to this, you can literally study the skeleton of the fish. You can clearly see the spine, all the bones, and even the air bladder and stomach. This feature is already suitable for experiments. I wonder, if such a fish eats a worm, will we be able to see its ingestion? Let's throw some frozen bloodworm to the fish. It has only a red color, so it should be clearly visible in the glass perch. It is true now he must get at least one piece, because the goldfish on the speed of eating resembles a wolf catching eggs in the game. As a result, The perch has nothing left after such a voracious crucian. We had to throw in several bloodworms before the glassfish finally got something. Yes, and who's the predator here? And now it's time to see if you can see the bloodworm inside the perch. The lighting is just right to see everything in great detail, but no matter how hard we tried, we could not see anything. Apparently, the stomach is one of the few organs of this fish that is not transparent. Or is the worm too small? Or did it just digest very fast? All in all, there are questions. In that case, let's try feeding it some dry food as well. It will float on top for a while so you can see everything in detail. But while the food was on the surface, the perch did not see it. Again, the carp were much faster. But when the bait was already wet and started to sink, the glassy decided it was time to take a bite. He grabbed it with his lips, but immediately spat it out. Not on the first try, but he swallowed the food. Time to take another look to see if we can examine the bits of food in the digestive system. But alas, the result is 0 again. It's not 100% transparent. But there's another interesting idea. Let's see if the fish is transparent enough to let the laser beam through. For example, the transparency of water almost does not prevent the passage of the beam, but from the glass it is partially reflected and partially passes through. So, the fish glows from the beam. But the glass perch is still not transparent enough for the beam to pass through its body, at least partially. Of course, it still turned out spectacular, but I want more. So, this is how it turned out to connect a glass friend to a goldfish. That's all for now. Bye-bye.